Happy foods, happy foods. 242, 242. Happy foods, 242. Food galore just for you. Happy food, 242. Food galore just for you. This ain't no talking show, it's an eating show. Sasha Laurel is the host of Happy Foods, 242. Food galore just for you. Happy Foods, 242. Food galore just for you. Happy Foods, 242. Food galore just for you.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Sasha Laurel and welcome to another exciting episode of Happy Foods 242. And it's another sweet show. We are going to be dealing with the Brownie Boutique. I am very excited about this show, so let's go check them out. So we are here with Ty Ferguson. She's the owner of the Brownie Boutique. And Ty, just tell us a little bit about the business.
Yeah, sure. So the Brownie Boutique is what I like to call your weekly brownie fix.
Okay.
We only do brownies.
Only brownies.
We do brownies with Brownies 2.0.
Okay.
Brownies, next level brownies, I like to say. So I started the Brownie Boutique first of all, I'm not a baker.
Okay. Self-taught.
I'm self-taught. Mm-hmm. I'm a baking banker.
I like that name.
Yeah, so shout out to all the baking bankers.
The baking banker, that could be a next company.
Yeah, that one sounds good. So, but I only do brownies. I love brownies. I'm a chocolate fanatic.
Okay, so all the chocolate lovers, this is gonna be your show.
Yes, this is the chocolate lovers show.
Okay.
I might well tell you. So I love chocolate. And you know, only thing I always tell people, if I can't bake nothing, I can bake some brownies. Okay. And the idea came to me this year. I was baking for a family event. You know, everything is at home now. Mm-hmm. So I baked, and everybody was like, "Man, these brownies slamming, this, that, and the next." I go and sleep, and the Lord just rested upon my heart. I said, "That brownie tastes too good, not to market, not to sell." So here came, you know, the Brownie Boutique. The name came from, I like fashion. Okay. I like to stand out. I like to be unique. And I think, in a nutshell, the brownies they do stand out and they are unique. So
the Instagram alone, trust me.
We extra on the side. If you ask somebody about Thai, they say, "Oh, Thai extra." Okay. Them brownies, they extra. So that's where the idea came from, and then I started to play with some names because, you know, each of our brownies have a name. Okay. So when I was thinking about names, I think about Coco Chanel, I was thinking about Red Bottoms, and I was like, you know what, this is a boutique, you know? So that's where the Red came from, and, you know, we sort of personalized the experience for our customers. So, you know, they handpick, they could pick whatever flavors they would like, and that's
And you have a lot of different flavors. Just tell us a little bit about those. I mean, y'all will get to see some. But how many flavors are you up to now?
So currently I'm up to 13.
Okay, that's a lot.
That's a lot, and I mean, I just thinking about more. We have some classic flavors, you know, your classic brownie. Mm-hmm. We have Oreo on that menu, your Blondie, Butterscotch Blondie, which is very popular.
Cheesecake.
We have cheesecake.
That's my favorite.
We all know Sasha's favorite is cheesecake.
I love cheesecake.
And then more the premium flavors, we have the Coco Chanel, coconut infused. We have Cotton and Haze. It's a hazelnut brownie with a Ferrero Rocher on top. Everybody likes that as well. Okay. Like I said, we have 13 now. We also offer gluten-free. We also offer vegan brownies. And we
hold on. I gotta stop there. And I hear that K word. How does one do a vegan or even a keto? Like, it just don't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, but I mean, we have people out there. I don't think nobody should be deprived of chocolate. If you're choosing keto's your way, you shouldn't be deprived.
And you can make it happen.
And I can make it happen. Okay. My vegan brownies, my vegan sellers, my clients love the vegan brownies. And it's just, you know, subbing one thing. But that's really what the vegan life is, just subbing things for more plant-based stuff. So it's chocolatey, it's nice. Everybody loves it. So we have, like I said, 13 flavors so far. We plan on expanding. Every day I'm thinking about something. If I taste a piece of food, I say, man, why not just be, you know, in a brownie? Or if I see, you know, I get inspiration all about. Okay. So, so we have 13 flavors, and we definitely plan to expand. We want to do events.
Okay.
We have done, so we have done events.
So birthday parties, weddings, maybe.
Yes, treat tables. We got contacted for treat tables as well. We do number brownies now, which is a big hit. So that'll soon be launchable. By the time this is out, it'll probably be on our social media. So we want to expand in that way more. So telling people that, you know, brownies could do everything. You know, I truly believe in brownies. I don't plan to expand into no other market. I want to stay in the brownie and show you really what brownies can do.
So that's a perfect segue into my final question. Give people all of the information that they need. How do they contact you? Number, maybe an email, maybe a website or a website to come. All your social media handles.
Yes. So the popular one is Instagram. So on Instagram, we're Brownie Boutique 242. And then we have a Twitter, which is Boutique 242. Our phone number is 805-YUM, which is 805-9866. So that's 805-YUMM. It's easier. And then we also have Facebook, Brownie Boutique. So I always say the Brownie Boutique, but on all our social media, it's Brownie Boutique 242. Okay. We don't have a website as yet, but if you need to contact us, our email address is you could contact me, which is Ty Ferguson at Brownie Boutique 242, or we also have orders at Brownie Boutique 242.
The information, like, probably sitting
somewhere
Penny,
here.
make it fit between my fingers, please.
Yes.
Make it fit between, so all the information is right here.
So that's Facebook, that's Twitter, that's Instagram. Like I said, you could shoot us a WhatsApp. That's a WhatsApp number. Okay. If you have a little quick query, that's fine.
Now, you require, like, 2 days notice, or like, I know how Bahamians go. They can call you this morning and say, I need it for 5 o'clock.
Definitely.
But in an ideal world where people work efficiently, what's your preference?
So currently, like I said, really a weekly fix. So usually we bake for sometimes Thursday and Friday, or on Fridays, because I am a banker and I have a day job.
Right.
So
don't worry. That may change. So you never know.
You never know. So usually we accept orders anywhere upward to the night before 7 p.m.
Okay.
So we have an order form, and it's linked on all our social media. So you could go there, fill out all the information. Say you want 3 brownie, 2 brownie. We have Boozy Brownies. If you want to add some rum in that. If you want vegan, you could specify everything on the order form. And once we receive that, we shoot you an email, shoot you a message confirming your order. So that's basically how it's working now.
Ty, you said a mouthful.
Yes.
More than a mouthful. I like to say this is not a talking show, it's an eating show.
It is.
Stay tuned, guys. Y'all are watching Happy Foods 242.
Stay tuned to more Happy Foods 242 after these messages.
All right, so welcome back. You're still watching Happy Foods 242. We still with Ty, the Brownie Boutique, the baking banker. I love that name, the baking banker. And so you're gonna see us do some stuff, and then at the end we'll obviously show you a bunch of different kinds of brownies. So Ty, let's get into it. How do you, let's say I put in my order already. You know what my order is. This is the fun part. Right,
this is the fun part. So most of our brownies have the same base, except for our blondie and of course our red velvet.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is the brown girl in the ring, which is our classic brownie.
Oh, okay. I love that name.
Yeah, so that's the brown girl in the ring. Everybody likes classic fudge. People who, oh, there's too much flavors. If it's overwhelming you, get the brown girl in the ring.
Okay.
That's the simplest thing to get.
Okay.
And then we're also gonna do cotton haze, which is our hazelnut brownie. So it's swirled with hazelnut butter. It's topped with more hazelnut butter, and then we also top it with hazelnut chocolate. So
that's a lot.
Yeah, it's so good though. The hazelnut chocolate is my favorite chocolate in the world. I like chocolate and nuts. Chocolate and nuts is the best combo ever. So
let me ask you this. Are you a foodie or are you just a brownie E?
No, I think I'm a foodie because I'm not really into any other sweets other than brownies. So brownies just add to my foodie list.
Okay.
I like to travel and I like to eat.
I can tell that you really like your energy for these brownies.
It's lit.
It's up there.
It has to be when you're passionate about something, right?
All right. So brown girl in the ring. I love that name. It's very Bahamian.
So the first thing we're gonna do is gonna get the butter.
Okay.
So we have butter, and then we have some chocolate here.
Okay.
So it's a mix of dark and semi-sweet chocolate.
Is it hard to sauce the chocolate, or you find it easy to buy?
You can see right now I'm going to sauce some of this.
Okay.
So we're just going to pour half of this chocolate into this.
Now I know some people like to keep their secrets, but are you a measurer or are you eyeballer?
Well, I started out measuring, but now I'm an eyeballer.
Okay, you've done it so long.
Yeah, and then sometimes when you eyeball, you come up with a new flavor, you get more creative. one batch might not come out good, and you see where you could improve. So
Got you.
we're gonna start with just putting this on for a few minutes. Now, some people temper their chocolate on the stove, which is fine as well. But when you have
Big batches.
big batches, I do this. So
The easier way.
The easier way. So I sort of scaled the recipe down so we could do some 9 by 9 pounds.
Okay.
So that's good.
What has been your largest order to date?
Largest order to date. I think it's good to note that we started in September. And
So
I just feel like to now 2020.
Okay, so September 2020, we're actually, guys, y'all know we shoot in advance, so it's actually October.
Exactly.
So she would have only been doing this for a month.
A month. And the support was
At the
just
time
so
that we shooting this, because we shoot, y'all will see this in 2021.
later. The support was just so overwhelming. I didn't know what to do with myself. So our biggest batch, I think I did about one night over like 100 and something brownies in one night.
All different flavors?
All
or-
different flavors
Oh, wow.
and orders and organizing, and some people wanted minis, and now
okay.
we sort of got into the swing of it, but it's a lot. And like I said, our support has been overwhelming, and I gotta say thanks to my troopers out there. So we're gonna take this, and then we're just gonna
And that's just butter and the chocolate.
so we're gonna stir. Of course, it's still gonna be a bit lumpy, but we want to stir and start to get that melted.
Now that's
Put it
just
back
the
in.
regular straight up chocolate. That's not
Straight
a-
up chocolate.
okay. Y'all don't try to do this at home. Make sure
Try
hit her
it.
up for some good
If y'all
brownies.
try,
I mean, if you try it,
try
if
it,
you don't
man.
come
Try,
out-
try your hand. That's I always encourage people to try their hand. So you see the chocolate is starting to melt. I'll drop a little bit more chocolate in it and pop it back in. And then we could put it in the mixer.
So there's obviously a process to this. I want to remind people too. We are doing our best to social distance. We don't have on masks because we want you to hear us properly, but we're doing our best. Our sanitizer is not far from us. Obviously, we have on gloves. So make sure, wash your hands, sanitize, social
Yes,
distance.
wear your mask.
And wear your mask.
Important.
Yeah, that's very important. We're not wearing masks because obviously we're doing a show, but
Yeah.
wear your mask.
We
I'm
have to
sure
stay
that whenever the
safe.
show airs, we will still be saying, wear your mask.
Mask. Sad but true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean,
Whenever it come out.
it's the new normal. This is the new normal that we're living in. But we still the happiest food show on television.
Yes. So I won't keep this one on too long. 7 more seconds. So we added more chocolate, and then we're just gonna stir that up.
So like, how do you know when it's right, or you just like know?
See these lumps? We don't want to see that. But you wouldn't put it, I wouldn't say put it back into the microwave because the butter's still hot. So the butter's
Right.
going to continue melting it.
Right.
So it's more so in the stirring and making sure it is in. And then while we stir, it's sort of cooling it down a bit too before we start to mix out the ingredients, which is good.
So right now, guys, that's just straight up butter and chocolate, which for some of you may be just heaven.
This enough. This enough for me. That's
That's it. That's all you need. I'm sad to say I'm not really a Thai is a chocolate connoisseur. Clearly, I'm not that fussy. Cheesecake. Just
Don't worry.
Cheesecake is
Chocolate lovers, I could bring Sasha over. I try it. Y'all see me trying him. Okay. So I'll bring the mixing bowl over and then we can start to add our ingredients.
okay.
So the first thing, definitely we're gonna add the same chocolate mixture in here.
Okay.
And then Sasha, you could bring over, not the flowers yet. So we
Okay.
could bring over everything in that bowl. So that's the cocoa powder. Oh, we can't leave an ounce of this in here.
You don't waste.
Oh no.
And this is actually the traditional base for most of them.
Yeah, so this
Okay.
is the traditional base for most of the brownies. Like I said, usually we'll add flavors afterwards. Like, for example, our coconut brownie has a bit of coconut oil in it, coconut
Okay.
flakes.
Gotcha.
Our cookie dough brownie is topped with cookie dough, actual cookie dough. So that's also an additional step. So Sasha, what I need from you is you can add these ingredients in there.
Just add all of it?
Yep.
Okay. So white sugar.
Pre-measured. Yes, that's white sugar. We have brown sugar, and it also has the vanilla soaked in it as well. So
that's my question.
Is also an ingredient.
Why we using, before you talk about the vanilla, why we using white and brown sugar?
Well, brown sugar, it has a different consistency, and it's actually thicker in the brownie. So when it cooks down, so white sugar, when it cooks down, that's more like simple sugar.
Okay.
But the brown sugar, of course, has molasses, so that also even adds a bit of flavor.
Okay.
That also even adds a bit of flavor in it.
Now, Ty said that these are already...
We thinking decadent.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are already measured out. She's not going to tell us how much. So you have to figure that part out on your own. And this is just what?
That's cocoa powder.
Okay.
100% cocoa powder. So sometimes we
use...
use...
this was Milo or something.
They look like Milo. Yeah. So sometimes for our darker chocolate, we use Dutch processed cocoa powder. But for our basic, we'll use regular cocoa powder, which is just a bit lighter in color. So the Dutch process, you'll notice it looks very chocolatey.
Okay.
But like I say, that's a more intense flavor. Our dark chocolate lovers, which I am also, we understand. So we need something to mix. You can probably mix it with this spatula.
Oh, so we ain't putting this on the thing yet?
No, not yet. Because I want you to mix that in. And then we're actually going to sift in this flour.
You're all time making me work. This chocolate, but it incorporates really quickly.
Yes, it does. And then the butter also helps with that. The butter is a bit warmed, so the butter helps with that.
Okay. Now, what if someone thinks like, I'm thinking as I'm doing this, I want a white chocolate brownie. You would work that out? Like if I don't see a flavor on there.
Yeah, definitely. So, and sometimes we come up with some of our flavors based on clients requests.
Right.
So you don't do this? I say, hold on, let me get that together. I got that to the menu.
Right.
So definitely if you want it, white chocolate, we usually put it in the blondie.
Okay.
A lot of people don't like chocolate, so people like Sasha who don't like chocolate.
I would say don't like chocolate, but it's like how some people have to have it. Ty has to have it.
Yes, that's important.
I don't have to have it.
So if you don't have to have chocolate, which I find to be very rare, you can try our Butterscotch Blondie. So that's like so I call it like a cookie bar almost. It has white chocolate in it. It has caramel in it. It has butterscotch in it. So, yeah.
All right, I think this is ready.
That ready? So now we're going to go over to our mixer. Yeah, that looking, it's ribbony. Yeah. So we're going to go over to our mixer, and then we're going to add our eggs one by one, and then we're going to sift our flour in. Okay? So carry all that over there. We need every drop. Sasha, that's important.
I'm making dry, don't waste.
Don't waste a drop. Let me get a bowl for you to put these in. Okay, so this recipe calls for 3 eggs and 1 egg yolk.
Okay. 3 eggs and 1 egg yolk.
So I'll crack them.
Okay.
I had you working hard over there.
Yeah,
plenty, I'll
you
go
should.
grease.
Yeah, plenty.
So usually what we'd like to do with this is we'll start this on low and we'll add 1 egg at a time. Okay?
Okay.
I'm using nugget egg. There's a funny angle.
I can help you out. Now you with egg yolk? Yeah, you gotta get that one. Any particular reason why we just use the 1 egg yolk?
So it gives it a more cakey consistency because this is very dense with chocolate already.
Another question for you. I like I'm the kind of person when you're doing a Johnny cake or something, I want the edge because I like the crispy.
Right. And some of my clients don't be feeling the crispy.
Really? Crispy is where it's at.
That's how I feel personally.
I want that crispy. I want the edge part. Like if I want all crispy, you could do it like that.
Yeah. Listen,
Thai basically could do anything.
anything. The best thing about the Brownie Boutique is you could have it your way. You know, you want to pick how you really like it. And
Got you.
we take our customers very
Seriously.
seriously. Well, we don't mess around. So once they tell me, you think you could do, yes. You don't have to worry, we can do it.
Okay.
So that's well incorporated by now. So I'm gonna lift this up. Ooh. You see that, Tasha? Act like you ain't see that.
I love it. I love it. I really do. This is how I feel
I
about
tell y'all,
food.
like afterwards, I'm trying to win Sasha over slowly, guys. Slowly.
We'll see. We'll see. We shall see.
So I usually just put a plate under here because it'll be dripping chocolate until the show is over.
Use this?
You can use one of those. So you see that's it there.
It
That's
is
what we're looking
very
for.
pretty.
So now we're gonna hold our sift. And Tasha, you could do this. And we're just gonna.
You want me to hold the?
I can hold it.
Okay, and then.
And then we're just gonna add this.
Now, how important is this? Not just
Sifting.
pouring the flour straight
Well,
in.
you see that nice smooth consistency we have down there. We don't want to have any more lumps going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This a workout. This ain't no.
Oh yeah.
And you did 100 of these one time?
So usually
Now, how
I
much
mix the
y'all?
back.
I was just gonna say how
The
much
batch
y'all.
should be a whole lot bigger than this.
Right. So this will make how many?
This will make 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah. So we do
3,
9 by
6,
9,
okay.
16 by 16, like 16 piece. We have a 16-piece pan, a 9-piece pan, and a 12-piece pan.
Right.
And of course, it depends on the
The good thing
orders.
about this though is once you make enough and then you pour it in, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty
and
much
then you
it.
cut.
Mhm.
So my daddy's gonna love this show.
Yes.
He's gonna ask, well, where mine? I know it.
Don't worry, Daddy. Soon send this to you. We getting you together.
He's going to ask me to send them some.
Okay, so you'd notice I don't use the mix up that much, only to sort of incorporate most ingredients.
noticed
Because brownies, it's that you want that thick consistency. You don't want to over mix it or else it'll be cakey and it might rise. And we ain't trying to go in that direction. We want that
Gotcha.
fudgy feel. So I usually
Okay.
just fold the ingredients in.
Okay.
Most times.
So if I remember correctly, we had the butter and the chocolate.
Yes.
We had white sugar. We had brown sugar.
Which I also had vanilla in it, vanilla extract was in
Vanilla
there.
extract. And now we had something else. The cocoa powder. And now we added 4 eggs, but 3 full eggs and one just
egg.
the egg yolk.
That's correct.
And now we are adding the flour. This is an extra workout for me, y'all. A lot of
Looking good.
biceps and triceps.
And then also, we're gonna add the rest of the chocolate in there.
More?
Yes, more. You can't have enough. I want from you bite it, the first thing you taste is, man, this chocolatey. So more chocolate, guys. And more to come, because we gotta top it with some chocolate chips. Let me get those.
What?
Just the
like a
brown girl in the ring.
It's like a chocolate coma.
Ah!
All right. So let's get this moving. And I like that you do it this way, because that means you putting your attention into every single batch that
Yeah,
you do.
you gotta make sure, you know, everything is incorporated
I
well.
think you should try,
That's good.
fix it up, and make sure where it need to be in.
Oh yeah, man.
More chocolate.
More chocolate, guys. How you like that?
I mean,
And we just fold it in.
so there'll actually be chocolate chunks in the
And they actually
chocolate brownie.
melt down. So each bite you'll have a nice little bit of molten chocolate or
Gooey,
melted
gooey.
chocolate.
Almost like a molten cake.
Yeah.
Where you cut it and then it oozes out. We did that at Ocean Club a couple seasons back.
Oh, nice.
There's a lot of chocolate, y'all. I'm a little scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
A lot of
So
chocolate.
let me get this pan for you. So we're just gonna
Okay.
spray it down. So regular, this is a 9x9 pan, and this recipe is for a 9x9 pan.
Okay.
We just line it with parchment paper. With brownies, it's very important that you line your pan because it'll just stick to the pan and just be a mess. Because
Okay.
it's so decadent and so fudgy, you just want to peel off the parchment paper as opposed to trying to scrape it out the pan.
Okay,
So,
makes sense.
let me spray this with a bit of
Good old palm.
you never do us no wrong. So I lightly spray the sides. You would like that if I spray the sides more, then it'll be more crispier on the edges.
Well then, come
Sorry,
Nima.
ma'am. Sorry.
Come. I like a crispy. You like the Johnny cake? I want the edge. 'Cause I want the
That
crisp.
crisp.
Yeah.
Okay, Sasha.
Now, you may not like the crispy, but I like the crispy. All right, so I'm just pouring this all in here.
Yeah.
Well, this a lot of chocolate.
Oh yeah. Get them chunks, not only them chunks in there,
That's
Sasha.
I see the little piece stuck to the side. I'm trying to get everything. I know you don't waste.
No.
We don't waste on this show either. Oh, wow.
You can smell
Jay,
it.
this a show what you missed. Jay is another one of our he's my cameraman. He's my director as well. And he is a sweet lover.
Oh, so we missed this one.
And he cannot be here due to circumstances beyond his control.
Ah, boy.
And so, and I'm not driving to him either. And I doubt Kenny will. So,
Oh, Jay, you hear that? I hope you hear that last piece. That's the most important piece to hear.
so he miss out. Oh wow, this. I already get, like this is just chocolate.
That's good. That's
Cheapest you didn't even put none of the ingredients, just melted chocolate.
yeah, we
and
just
put it
need
in
them
there.
to help the chocolate do what it needs to do.
Nah, I sure you was do a little.
Not at all.
No,
So
you just
Brian,
leave it like
Brian
that.
Just give it a little tap.
I taste a little some on my finger.
Oh, she carrying on.
Whoosh.
Hey, chocolate.
And that just goes straight into the oven.
Yeah, so we preheated at 350. Just a tip for our brownie lovers. We don't usually put them on the bottom. Try to get it more in the central part of the oven because the bottom burns easily for brownies. And you don't want to score your chocolate. You don't want to burn your chocolate. You want your chocolate to taste like chocolate and not smoky chocolate. So
You know these things, or like you like research these things before you like actually start, or like you had already knew that?
I think when I started baking for people, you know, yeah, I started to do a lot more research.
Okay.
But with my regular baking, trial and error. You put it in too long, it burned. The sides burn too quickly. So usually those little tips and tricks I pick up along the way.
Got you.
So that's good. So that's the brown girl in the ring. So I just
Okay.
had a duplicate of that same recipe already ready for us because we're
Awesome.
actually going to do a hazelnut brownie. So the
Okay.
cotton haze.
So this is
let's
the
put here.
base for the brown girl, but we're doing another flavor with this batch. Okay, and guys, you're gonna see everything. We're gonna show you more than just these two. I'm also gonna decorate one very, very soon. So let's get this hazel one, hazel nut going, and then we'll
So-
decorate, and then we'll go to a break.
Sure. So one thing you'll notice is this is actually thicker. If we had let that sat a little bit longer, it'll just thicken up, and then as we mix, it'll just get thin again.
Oh, okay.
So that's the same base, and then we're actually going to add some of our hazelnut butter to this.
That's what I thought this was chocolate.
That's
Just
hazelnut.
butter?
Hazelnut butter, or what everybody likes to call Nutella.
Oh, okay. That's what Nutella is, hazelnut butter. All right. I'm not a Nutella. I know a lot of people love it.
Some people, yeah, we have a lot of Nutella fans too. When I started to do the hazelnut brownie, I did not have Nutella incorporated, and then it was like, but you know, Nutella is hazelnut butter. You got to put everything in that. So that's where it came from. I'm not a huge Nutella fan. I just feel like they trying to copy chocolate style, and we at the Brownie Boutique do not condone nobody copying our chocolate style.
Listen, if you have a chocolate company, Or you know who you do well with? Bootleg chocolates. Y'all call up. That's one of
maybe
our
we could do a
clients.
little something.
They located in Freeport. This y'all ambassador right here.
Yes.
Right here.
So I just rinsed this spatula so you
Okay.
can just add that in there. So essentially what the cotton haze is, it's usually our basic brownie mix, and it's swirled with the hazelnut butter. So it's just a swirl, just a round the way swirl.
Okay.
We don't really mix with it. And then it's actually topped with pieces of hazelnut chocolate.
Okay, so I'm just incorporating this into there.
So while you're doing that, I'm
Oh
going
yeah,
to
this
actually...
one is thick.
So let me just grab a knife. And what I essentially do is I just cut them in half. So let me put this out the way so you can see what's going on over here, Sasha. I don't want you to miss a beat.
No, Kenny can get Kenny on it. Kenny is on it. These are the Ferrero Rocher. And you add that into this. So do you do like all the famous chocolates like Snickers and maybe you this Ferrero Rocher is very high end.
It is very high end and it's a premium
So
flavor.
you won't fool them with no little to do little. But you use M&Ms.
We do. We have M&Ms.
Okay.
You know, Snickers may come.
Okay.
My
favorite chocolate is Twix. So you could start
that would be
experimenting.
nice.
I like
And then I
anything with
also
cookie
like
and caramel.
we do the Reese's Pieces in our peanut butter. So we incorporate
Is she
the
trying
rest.
to tell you all this gap? The Ferrero Rocher. That's
Yeah,
high
I
end.
tell you, this is my favorite chocolate. Anybody out there want to buy me a gift?
Get you Ferrero Rocher.
Ferrero bootleg chocolate got Ferrero Rocher.
No, they make their
inspired
own.
something.
They make their own chocolates. Trust me, you would love it.
Oh, I gotta try.
When
that.
things settle down, hopefully, I don't know if they can be settled down by now when the show ends, but if things settle down, you should go visit them right in Freeport. Everything is chocolate. They make their chocolate. They have a chocolate drink with so chocolatey. I think I had a headache when I finished
nice.
that. Kenny can show some of the. You can
Okay.
incorporate some of that in here. We ain't show all this.
Kenny,
This is your
I
show.
mean to sign you up for this work, but slide that in there. Let me see what's really going on with bootleg chocolate and Freeport. So we're gonna actually add the batter in the pan, and then we're gonna top it with this hazelnut on top.
It's a lot.
So this
So just put that in there because we want to get the decorating too. Kenny, after the decorating, then we go to a break.
okay.
So Kenny could just get footage of you doing that.
Oh, these glasses heavy. Okay.
Let me do a boomerang and you getting that in there. Where's my phone? Right here.
Got it?
And go now. Okay.
And then we're just going to use the spatula. Get the rest out of this bowl. Oh no, I had even a bit. Okay. Okay. I think I'll call the rest of this a loss.
What? Miracles, signs, and wonders.
So sometimes I just push them into the four corners, give it a little help. But other than that, I like for it to naturally level out. So like I said, for the cotton haze hazelnut brownie, we top it with pieces of Ferrero Rocher. And with this, you have to move fast because the heat from your hand
Can melt the chocolate.
melts the chocolate, yeah. I guess this is. Okay, so we'll be popping this into the baker with our brown girl. Back over. So here at the boutique, we like to make things look pretty. So we have here powdered sugar. I have dark chocolate, dark chocolate, regular chocolate, which would be more milk chocolate, and then caramel as well. So
and you make these yourself?
No, I don't.
Oh, you just, okay.
If we're being honest, no, I don't.
So honesty is the best
honesty is the
policy.
best policy.
All right, so dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and caramel.
Yeah.
I like anything
You do?
caramelly. Anything caramelly.
So usually we have, sometimes our clients ask us to add caramel drizzle to their brownies.
Okay.
No me.
And you also do, just for the purposes of this show, you also do a lot of alcohol infused.
Yes. So we have what I call the Boozy Brownies.
Okay. Boozy Brownies, I love that.
So yeah, so they're Boozy Brownies and they're infused with alcohol.
Pastor, don't watch this part.
No, no.
Don't watch this
We can
part.
skip this little minute. So they're infused with, I would say anything the client likes, but usually we carry vanilla liqueur, coffee liqueur.
Makes sense.
We also do coconut rum for the Coco Chanel, which is the coconut brownie.
Right.
Cognac, because that's my favorite drink.
Okay.
And then
What about Bailey's?
and Bailey's. Well, that's the last one I was gonna say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I need to put in. I'm gonna put in the order when we send.
So that's Bailey's is probably really common with pastries too.
Right.
So, yeah.
All right. So decorate.
So decorate. So you could do your powdered sugar. I would say go from high. Just a little. Fall. And this is more so for the aesthetic. It doesn't really make the brownie any better. It's the chocolate that makes the brownie better.
Just the presentation of it.
Presentation wise. That should
Is
be
that
good.
good? You could hire me as your like assistant or something.
Yeah. Professional powdered sugar sifter person. Yeah. So then we have dark chocolate here. And this is up to you. However you want to add it, however you want to do it. So
What if I just want the
drizzle.
milk chocolate?
Yeah, so you go have milk chocolate.
And
Do
the
you want caramel?
Yeah. So what am I like? What's the?
Okay. It's the
what's
flick of the wrist.
Yeah, and then like, what's your?
So I usually, since we have two drizzles, you'll drizzle in the opposite direction.
Diagonal. Jesus.
Whew.
So I'm going this way.
That way, yeah. So we're going.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, okay.
Sashi, you're natural.
I know a little something.
I know you could do a little one too.
One thing with me now, I can learn.
So then
Brownie Boutique 242. Happy
Awesome.
Foods 242.
last step. Okay, this is yours. You don't have to add it, but just add it on the plate so it looks pretty.
She giving me more chocolate to add.
More chocolate.
So what am I doing? Just
Yeah. It's the aesthetic. Oh yeah. Cooking with gas. Let me check what's going on over here.
all right. So that's my deck. That's the end right there.
Yep.
All right. So we have our brownies in the oven. We're gonna finish them off. Y'all could see that I know how to do a little decorating. I could do a lot of things. How long are our brownies usually stay in for?
20 minutes, first check. Then I slam the pan so we can get that crackle top.
Okay.
And then I put it in for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, so we'll do all of that behind the scene. We ain't want y'all just sitting and watching the TV while we, waiting on the brownies. Stay tuned. You're watching what?
Happy Foods 242.
Did you miss most of this week's show? Make sure to visit our YouTube channel to see everything from Happy Foods at Happy Foods Bahamas.
All right, so welcome back. You're still watching Happy Foods 242. We're still here with Ty, the Brownie Boutique, or as I will be calling her, the baking banker. We did some magic, and now we have all kind of things in front of us.
Yes.
So, Ty, I just want you to, it's just so much. Okay, so start from what's closest to you. Explain to us each different flavor that's in front of me as I start tasting.
Yes. So we have here the Butterscotch Blondie.
Okay.
So
Now, the base for this one is different.
it's totally different. It's like a cookie base, cookie bar type of taste. It has white chocolate in it, caramel in it, and butterscotch. This one here has a bit of cognac and flute infusion.
You can see the bubble thing there.
Yeah, so
And you said white chocolate, right? Okay.
we have that, and it's drizzles with caramel as well.
Okay.
This is our M&M brownie. We call it the Junkanoo because it's full of colorful M&Ms.
Nice name. I like it. The Junkanoo.
Yeah, so this is our Junkanoo brownie. Like I said, it's filled with M&Ms, topped with M&Ms, and of course, rich chocolate running through it. So that's that one.
This part here is what I like. That frosting.
Yeah, so most brownies should have like a crackle top based on how the ingredients are. So
it's rich.
yeah, so that's the effect we're trying to have, that rich chocolate taste.
All you chocolate lovers, the ratings on this show should be very high.
So then we have here, it's all about the dough. It's our cookie dough brownie. So it's topped with a chocolate chip cookie, essentially a chocolate chip cookie dough. And once it's baked, it's like a chocolate chip cookie baked into the brownie.
You put that on top before it goes in the oven?
Yeah, so it's actually cookie dough.
And this one have a little special
Yes.
secret.
Infusion.
Okay.
So it's baked, the cookie is actually baked with the brownie.
I like that one.
Cookie.
I mean, I like that one.
That
so
one
far.
there.
That's
That's a
my top.
favorite. The Butterscotch Blondie is a favorite. The s'mores, which we're going to talk about next. So
Okay.
s'mores on top of a brownie. So it has bits of graham cracker, marshmallow, white chocolate, and dark chocolate. So usually our clients like that one because it's gooey.
It is.
The marshmallow sort of just melts right into the brownie, and it's always gooey, always chewy.
Kids would
You could put
love
it in
this.
They would. Put it in the fridge, bring it back, still chewy. So people like that because of the texture.
Now this one here look like a premium.
That is
See the little
premium.
gold thing on there? You
That's
know
what
this
we just
one?
made. So that's the cotton haze.
Okay.
So it's topped. So usually when it comes out the baker, we top it with the other half. So you notice that I cut them in half. So half is actually baked in it, and then half is topped on top.
Now I gotta take a sip of water. It's
Yeah.
just a lot of chocolate.
It is a lot of chocolate.
Okay.
So next, that's the brown girl in the ring that you just.
Oh, that's the one that we made.
So eloquently decorated. So that's what we made. After that is the red velvet cheesecake brownie.
Let me
so
go straight for this one.
Straight for
This
that
one should
one.
taste different.
Usually, people always say, "Isn't that red?" So with the dense of how dense the chocolate is, the color sort of takes how it takes. We don't try to overimpose the color. Usually, you'll find that with red velvet brownies, it'll be a bit burgundy blush brownies.
I mean, it's not brown. It's
No.
not completely red, but you could see. I mean,
Yeah.
the red velvet cake is pretty dark as well.
Right.
And you top it with.
White chocolate, cream, like a cream cheese drizzle, and it also has cream cheese swirls in it.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And then this last
That's
one.
the tuxedo. So it's an Oreo brownie. Tuxedo because it's mostly black and white. So we have, it's,
You're very good with names.
why thank you.
Very
I
good.
can't take all the credit. My family and friends, they always say, you have this name, yeah? So, you know, they are as excited as me.
Thank you, family and friends.
Family and friends, they be on top of the names. Oh, you name that one? Let me tell you what I have in mind. So, like I said, that one is the tuxedo. It's baked with Oreos actually in it. And actually, it's stuffed. I always say stuffed because the actual whole Oreo is in there as well. Like half
Within
the brownie.
the Oreo, which is already a chocolate chip kind of cookie, is in the chocolate
Sasha.
brownie.
This is the chocolate show in Nassau because we don't have the chocolate people in Freeport.
This show.
Yeah, so
This
that's another crowd favorite. It also has white chocolate chips and regular chocolate chips baked in it as well.
So, out of all of these on the table, give me the top three. The
Ooh.
top three sellers on this table.
The Blondie, the Butterscotch Blondie, the Oreo, the Red Velvet. It can't be top three, Sasha. My clients stay on top of things. I feel like all of these except for, okay, let's do this again. The Blondie for sure. All are winners.
Funny.
They're all winners.
So, all the clients love all of these. Is
All
what
of
you're
these.
trying to
These
tell
are
me.
crowd favorites. Like I said, we have 13 flavors, so these were the best. I couldn't say leave one out. I said, no, man, Sasha got to try this one too because everybody liked this one. And I say, no, man, we got to put that one in there. So we couldn't just put 3 plates here. That's why we had to have all these flavors here for you. But
Y'all, you don't come asking for Thai because if you're on a diet.
Oh, no.
Number one, if you're working out like me, you see I only took little. I took little pieces, not big pieces, but we can carry some.
They're saying for the slim sexy, y'all.
No.
This is set you back a day. You gotta put a little extra cardio if you're coming to the Brownie Boutique, but it's so worth it. It's
and
worth
Ty also surprised us with a brownie number. Is it a brownie number cake? What is it?
Yeah, it's a number brownie cake.
Number brownie cake.
Well, they call them number cakes, but this is a number brownie. That's what it is.
It's a number brownie. 14, because this is our 14th season, so we're very appreciative. I don't know if Kenny's gonna get it. I don't know like how we gonna divvy it up, but we'll figure it out. But Ty, most importantly, all of them are decadent. All of them are very rich in flavor, which is why I have my water. I feel like my throat is now coated with chocolate. But they're very good. But what I want you to do for us again is give people all your information, socials, number, email, everything.
Right. So, like I said, on Instagram, we're the Brownie Boutique 242, Brownie Boutique 242. On Twitter, we're B Boutique 242. Facebook, Brownie Boutique 242. Our number, if you want to place an order, is 805-YUM. That's 805-9866. Also, if you want to contact me directly, if you want to do an event, if you want to discuss, a large amount, you could send me an email. It's Ty Ferguson at Brownie Boutique 242. And then our general email is orders at Brownie Boutique 242. So there's many ways you can contact us. Sasha, thanks for coming. I appreciate you.
No, Ty, thanks for having us.
Definitely.
This has definitely been one of our sweetest shows ever. And so we want people to come and support. Right now, this time is a good time to support Bahamians.
Yes,
and it's a good time to support Bahamian businesses. So we want you to support the Brownie Boutique. She gave y'all all her information. Everything is good. Everything is. I'm not even. I can't lie about. I'm not a chocolate fan. I'm not a brownie fan. But these are really good, and I love the names. I could tell that you took your time developing your business, and so things like that always inspire me. Now y'all don't go out there and try make up like the Carmichael Road Brownie Boutique. No, come and support Ty. Call the number 805-YUM, YUM with 2 M's. 2 M's. And support her business. This is, I'm blown away. Thank you so much, Ty, for having us.
Thank you.
Guys, this has been a really, 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 really sweet episode of Happy Foods with Ty.
242.
Food galore just for you. Happy food. 242. Food galore just for you. This ain't no talking show, it's an eating show. Sasha Laura.